Hi and welcome to What's Not to Like. Today we're looking at Discoveries by Cedric Chaboussi. For those of you who are not familiar with this game, you may know the game Lewis and Clark, which is also by Cedric Chaboussi. So the first point of interest for us as games designers is that he should choose to redesign this game in the way that he has. So the critical difference between the two is that instead of having a map board, he simply has this lovely image here which represents the journey across America, made in canoes and on horses and on foot. And instead of using the mechanisms he had in that game, he's using dice and a card-driven system. So that's the first point of interest. Very obvious. But moving on to the second point, because I think this is where, as designers, we particularly find something to think about. These cards substitute the movement, which in the Lewis and Clark game was really a very prescribed journey. We knew exactly which steps we'd have to take up the river and where the mountains would be. What is done in this game is take this card, several cards, and a very simple system of having rivers and mountains on the card. And the players have to make a simple choice of which card to take in the first place, and then maybe which route to take, whether using rivers or mountains, and then to realise that route by the dice play they've got on their boards here. So adding flexibility to the game has been a major change. I think it realises the theme of the game very well, the sense that you're never quite sure what's come up in advance, but you're able to make some plans because a selection of cards are always available for you to choose from. And so to make the third point, and I think this is a masterstroke of the game in terms of, for the player, it gives them something really to get their teeth into. You can plan what you're going to do to realise this one card, and if you were to succeed, that's fine. But what Chaboussi introduces is the idea that having completed that first card with dice, you can continue your journey to take another card from the array to complete the journey. And if you do take the next card, then you were able to get another turn as well. So it gives you an extra incentive not only to do more with one turn, but because you're going to have a second turn in addition. So a very nice little system, and one that drives the game very well, and is the whole focus of the game. I say the whole focus of the game because obviously you can see there's lots of dice and it's great fun to roll dice, and there are other cards here which give you extra actions and give you more potential of what you do with your dice. But as a designer, this is where the game is driven, and it's the element of the game that gives the hook to the whole game. So if you want to enjoy Discoveries, please take a look at it and bear in mind that system that underlies the whole thing, a neat card system. Thank you.